Hello and welcome to another allotment diary. Now firstly, let me apologise for this one being so late on in the year. We've had terrible weather here, tons of rain, we've all had coughs, colds, and my wife's had pneumonia, so we've been quite unwell and I've not been able to get down here since before Christmas. It's now the last week in February, to give you an idea of timescales. I did make it down about a month ago, and I recorded the video on my mobile phone. Unfortunately, there's a feature on my mobile phone that I found out about, which records the audio but not the video. So unfortunately I've got a very nice audio track, but you won't be able to actually see anything, so that was kind of pointless and I've not managed to get back since. But we're here today. Let's have a look at the allotment. Now, bear in mind, I've not been here since mid-December probably. Let's have a look and see how we're doing. Well, there's mint in that pot there. It's died back, and obviously the soil's frozen. It's about -2 at the moment, just so you're aware. It's very, very cold. The strawberries, unfortunately, seem to have died back rather badly. So this whole bed now needs tidying up. And get at the big weeds. You can see there's a big dandelion there. So it's my opportunity to get those out and tidy up that bed, and then get all these runners, put those in the bed as well, out the way. Now looking down the side of the beds, can't really see a huge amount of weeds. There was a bit of grass sticking up about there. Oh, there's one over there as well. So the bark on the weed membrane, that's done a really, really good job. There's no sign of life yet in any of these trees, but like I said, it's a bit cold, so I kind of wouldn't expect it. A few weeds in here, not many, but then I suppose it has been winter. There's a few bits that just need tidying up. You can see the covered beds, they're looking good. Yeah, they've held up nicely. Yeah, this bed had kale and broccoli and cauliflower in. It's now got a few stalks, so it's not done well. Same with this bed, same again, all died. Well, not died, been eaten, unfortunately. So they can all come up and go. Same with this bed here, all gone, all killed. There's a couple of weeds coming up in there again, not many. There's a dandelion there, but again, unfortunately, it looks like the slugs have really, really done a number. But I have some slug pellets in the car, and they're going to be scattered liberally all over the allotment. Now, the confusing bit, it says these little holes everywhere, like that one there. I'm not sure if I've had squirrels digging in my bark, but or what. Something has been digging in the bark anyway. Let's push some of it back up onto, so it's out of the road, and tidy it up a little. Something's been digging, because I've noticed quite a few little holes all around. So not sure what's causing that. Now this is going to be my Gothic flower bed. Let me get out of the light. The tulips are coming up. I've got flower seeds to scatter on there soon. The roses are springing to life, you can see there as well. So they're coming up to life, so they should start to climbing up hopefully, and they'll do okay. So I'm pleased with all the covered beds. These are going to be great when I uncover them. It's just a case of uncover and off I go. So looking forward to those. Onions and garlic seem to be doing remarkably well. I've got some shallots in the car, so I'll plant those later on as well. Oh dear, still got a cough and a cold, so I do apologise for snuffling or coughing during the recording of this video. The trees again, not really any signs of life from them, but again I wouldn't expect there to be much at this time of year. Again, down there's another couple of weeds, and again you can see that there again, either someone's been walking on down here, or someone's been digging. I can't really tell which. But all in all, let's be honest, I've not been down here for most of December, all of January, most of February, so there's probably the 2.5 to 3 months. I know it's been winter, but it's not looking bad. You know, I was dreading coming down. I know if it's been summer months, it would have been 6 foot deep in weeds. But it's looking good. I'm pleased with it. So basically today, it's a general tidy up. I'm probably going to cover, I've got a tarpaulin in the car, so I might cover down an area down there ready for digging. Just try and sort of kill some weeds off. I did forget to bring all the compost from home. I've been faithfully collecting compost at home, kitchen scraps. I've forgotten to bring them down, so I'll have to bring those next time. I got some potatoes to chit, some leeks to plant. Just stand whatever that is up. Oops. I have no idea what that is. So wait to see when it flowers. These are pots I found in the greenhouse. No idea what they are. So I've got leeks to plant. I'll look at my other seeds. I'm sure I've got loads of other things to start off. I've got a bit of compost. I'm probably going to have to go and buy some more though, to get it all started. But it's looking good. So what I'm going to do is, rather than this being one big long video with everything in it that I do today and over the next few days, I'm going to break it up into smaller videos. So I'll sort of do a general update on this video, but I'll have another video where we'll talk through the potatoes, another video where we talk through the leeks and everything else. So there's plenty of different things we're going to do. I'm also going to set up one of these beds as a square-foot garden. Haven't decided which one yet. Obviously not that one because that's got rhubarb in it, but one of those two is going to become a square-foot garden. Possibly the bigger one. We'll see. But I'm going to do that as well. But again, I want to separate these out as separate videos, so you don't have to wade through all of this. You can go and see exactly the stuff that you want to see. So I'm going to get on with a few bits and pieces now, and I will update you very, very shortly. Let me know how you're getting on in your allotment or in your vegetable garden. Is it warm, cold? Has the growing season begun where you are? Keep me updated, and I will look forward to speaking to you very soon. Now I'm going to plant some leeks. We've got Musselburgh is the variety. They're nothing particularly special, they're just a leek. So I want to grow some of those this year. I've got relatively small pots. I've got 2 or 3 of these. So what I'm planning on doing is, all we do is we scatter some seeds on top. We're not too worried about the thickness of them. Just want to sort of spread them out so they're not all in a spot. Then just need to cover them with a bit of compost and pat them down. These will be thinned out once they start showing and they get up to probably about 5-6 inches high, maybe a bit less. They'll be thinned out and probably transferred into the ground. So they just need watering in, and this repeating through all the other pots. It's very simple, but you start them off now. I'm going to wrap them in bubble wrap. I've got some bubble wrap there. Keep them warm. I'm going to put them in the greenhouse, in the polytunnel, sorry, and then they should be fine in there and sprout fairly quickly. And then, like I said, I'll move them out and plant them outside probably sort of next month. I would have thought sometime once they're up. So there's one. I'll do another couple of pots of those, and then we are sorted on the leek front. This year I've chosen to plant the first early potatoes. I've got 2 types. We've got the Zero, which you can see are the slightly red type, and then these are Pentland Javelin, which are a good new potato. These are specifically chosen. I've chosen first earlies because with main crop potatoes you tend to suffer from blight if you're going to get it. Now this is my first growing season on this site, so I don't actually know whether it suffers from blight or not, and I've not really seen anyone else growing potatoes here. So what I'm doing is I'm growing first earlies, which should be ready in about June, maybe early July at the latest. Blight tends to strike late July, early August, so I'll miss blight completely and get good proper potatoes. Now I'm chitting them, which basically means you leave them in some light. Doesn't have to be direct sunlight, but just bright light, and they grow these shoots you can see up here. These shoots will turn into the leaves, and then you put them in the ground with those upwards. Now when you choose potatoes, you can see, let's find a good example of one. Typical, isn't it? When I'm looking for something, I can't find it. Right, this potato will do. What you will find is you'll have these shoots or chits growing from a variety of different sides of the potato. You can see here that the main ones are there, and then there's a little one on the side there. What you should do is remove the side ones so that basically they're all on one side, and that way it makes it very much easier for you when you plant the plant, because the shoots will come up from there and become leaves, and the roots can come out from the bottom. It's less confusing for the plant. If these chits are all over the place, then you find that the potato can struggle to get growing. So I find you tend to get a much better crop by removing any of the side shoots, apart from all those on one side, and just keep an eye on it as over the next few weeks, and just keep removing them as you see them. It will take probably 3 or 4 weeks, and then these will be ready to put in, and they should be ready late June, early July really. So very, very simple to do, but that's all you need to do with your potatoes. I've put mine in egg boxes, but you can use anything. Try and keep them sort of separated and stable so that they can grow the shoots and not sort of fall over and break. Here's a brief update before I disappear off for the day. I could literally stay down here all day. The weather's lovely, though I must admit, when the sun goes behind the clouds, it gets very, very cold. But it's lovely when the sun's out. It feels like a gorgeous spring day, but I know it's sort of -4 this morning when I got up, so it's going to be cold again. But what we've done, square foot garden, that's all marked out, ready to go. So I'm not going to plant anything in it today. I've got some shallots to put in, but we'll put those in a bit later on, not just now. Down at the far end, I've put a tarpaulin over some of the area. Hopefully that'll keep the weeds down and make it easier to dig. I'm going to go and find another 2 or 3 tarpaulins, put them down around the same area, and just basically start digging that over, then covering it once I've done. Because obviously I need to get that cleared, try and get the raised beds in. I've planted some leeks. Those are in the polytunnels over there now. They're over there ready to go. So hopefully they'll come up soon. I've got some Brussels sprouts in over there. I've realised as well, I don't seem to have any cauliflower seeds or cabbage seeds or anything like that, which is peculiar, unusual for me. So I'm going to go and find some of those as well. But we've had a general sort of bit of tidy up, clear the shed out a little, get a few things in. The potatoes are all chitting. They're just round here in the shed. Let's just go and have a peek. Ooh. There they all are. They're all by the window in some light. It's probably bright enough for them to chit in here. If not, I'll move them elsewhere. But as I said, unfortunately, having cats at home, these will turn into little potato footballs if I let them near them. So I really don't want to keep them at home if I can help it. But all in all, it's looking good. I know I've not been down here for a while, and I must admit, it's only having come down here on a nice day like today and done a bit of work that I've sort of sat and realised, do you know what, I've really, really enjoyed myself. I've really liked it. But I know I've got to take it easy. I can't do too much all at once because I'm going to end up hurting myself. I can already start to feel myself aching. I've moved a lot more than I have for the last sort of 2 or 3 months, so I'll be back down hopefully tomorrow or the next day, just to do a little bit more, a little bit often. I'll get the tidying up done. Once everything's tidied, then I'm going to start tackling that end over there and digging all that. But keep me updated on your progress, how it's all going for you, and I will undoubtedly talk to you very soon. I'm going to endeavour to make at least 1 video a week. I've got loads and loads I want to do down here, so there'll be lots and lots for me to share with you. So I'm going to try and keep much better contact over the next few months. Obviously with spring coming and summer, the weather's going to be nicer. I'm going to have much more of an opportunity to do things, get down here and help out, you know. So any questions, comments, leave them below the video. Happy to hear from you as always, and I will update you very soon with some more progress down at the allotment.